Hello gamers and welcome to my first cast of the Jubilee Season 10, 10th season of the Steel Division League, organized by Simulated Divisions League. And the match is a Div 3 match between Glogi and Firetight. Game 1 is on Slutsk West, and Glogi decided to play the first Pancerna in balanced. So you get like lots of Recon tanks, you get this Viadoki in half tracks and armored. This one is an armored variant. This is before the Siege of Dunkirk patch. Very limited infantry. Tank tab is quite full, including the fantastic Fireflies. The Cromwells are the ones with very decent speed. Support tab, he's got some Vickers, Commander, and HE tank, anti-tank, lots of 2 cards of 17 pounders and the M10s, no 6 pounder. AA Crusaders, I really like mobile artillery and armored, so that's pretty cool. And artillery, lots of mortar gameplays to be expected. He went for a very mobile approach here with the Sextons, and there's an off-map as well. And in the air tab, Spitfire, Hurricane, and Mosquito in sea phase. Firetight decided to go Maverick with Gruppe Harteneck. It's a very versatile, good all-rounder division. He's got lots of infantry, including the Hungarian infantry. He went for Kosaken. Here they can fight a little bit as well and are a bit beefy, and the VK901. Tank tab, he gets T-34s and Stuks 3s and the Tiger in B. Support tab with the Ersatz MG, which is really cool in my opinion. The shitty 520 meter range mortars, but if you use them well, they are still quite good. And then the 2 kilometer HE option with the Stu 42 in B phase. Anti-tank, Mardas, Hetzers in A and B, double vetted, and a PAK 40 and an FK288. So this is 3 with radio, quite nice. AA only flak 38s with a flak SDKFZ. Artillery, he went for the heavy mortar, he went for the heavy Mörser in B phase with a supply truck, I think. And then off map in B, very, very cheap off map. And mobile mortars in A and a tube gun as well. He went for Recon in A, E409, E4 fighters. That's an interesting choice, considering that you've got the very good EF109 G6 R6, which can be used for strafing as well. Obviously a bit more expensive. And then a bomber. So let's go to the battlefield. Here we are on Slutsk West, in the middle of the deployment phase. And this here with the Crusader AA and the Achilles, it looks a little 2 kilometer range tank destroyer. It looks little bit like this is going to be a push, at least up on this hill. And there's no HE option coming with it though, which would be helpful against port guns like those ZIS guns. In the north, this is going to be more of a defensive deployment, I think. Yeah, here we see, yeah, he's going up the hill. These are going to defend. No aggressive deployment here either, but he's trying to get into this forest and move out. He's just going for his own flags here. Barebone deployment in the city here. Only one AT gun on the road. And these dudes try to prevent the capture of this city. Firetight, interestingly, is not pushing aggressively towards this flag, which as the blue player you can often try to do with fast units, and he's got some okay speed units here. because it also takes the red player quite a long time to get into this, and then you can maybe, you know, have him tick a little bit. This here is Glogi, Benny Harvey is dead, and then Firetight on the right hand side in blue. We've got the first engagements here, but not much happening. This is, I don't know why he's, what his plan is here. Now pushing through the forest, he possibly wants to cross over. He's got his Stug ready. He's maybe trying to attack this position from the side. The T-34 now coming. Some leader support. The Zviadoki scouting. Both players without an initial very aggressive push. And we see the first Sexton, which is basically a priest, I think. Yeah, could be a priest-ish. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Also has some AP shells. First 12, Glogi did some initial ticking. He's not going hard for the flag in the middle, but he is attacking possibly the puck. Oh no, he spotted the Zviadoki must have spotted this gun. This would be a huge kill already. Opening up space here. Range is 1.5 kilometers, so up here he is safe. Is it 1.5? Yeah. But no kill. This is a very disappointing run here by this Hurricane with its light rockets. Not very good. Only pinned down. 3 models left. And this investment cost 125 points. Not worthwhile. Glogi managed to secure this tiny town. Got a Zviadoki in a good position. He's noticing possibly everything that's going on here. Not recalling the plane. I don't know why. Now this gun is ready again. Scout car has been moved to offer some scouting in this area. Good distance. Very good management of the distance here by Glogi. And Glogi is reinforcing the lines, and that's all he really has to do right now, because Firetight is the Maverick player here. First flak coming out, he's now recalling the plane. The plane actually triggered a 90-point unit here. Yeah, the Zis gun went down to the Sexton. No, despite the lack of radio, Sexton now shooting at this blob here. And I think that Firetight might be able to snatch this flag. But soon the Vickers will get line of sight. If they move into the yellow, it should get line of sight for sure. Another flag coming. Firetight wants to prevent the airplay. But there's the Maverick player. I'm not 100% sure if this is the best investment. In particular, considering that he's got this cheap as shit plane for 60-ish points. Maybe he's preparing his push. I mean, as a Maverick player, he really needs to kind of push hard to late B phase. And he's doing some aggressive play here in the forest. But I'm not sure how he's going to make it count. Achilles coming in. Has HE shells with 2-kilometer range as well. And this will basically lock down this entire area. If you, yeah, he goes down here, yeah. So nothing will come through. Sapersia coming. Going through the forest, maybe not the worst idea because of the lack of infantry for first Pancerna. When we see a Hetzer. Very defensive positioning here. Only 105mm front armor, and the Achilles has a penetration of 170. at 2 km range, so it will have no problem attacking this, and it's 8 damage. 2 hits. The second gun is being moved forward. And I think we will eventually see a push up here. This is not shooting, and this is also very good play here by Glogi. He will have a vector from different angles here if any armored vehicles decided to push towards that flag. First Dragon plane by Firetight. And he's retreating already. He's seen enough. You might have seen the Achilles. Also going more in a side shot-ish position, also trying to shoot behind this forest a little bit. And we see the first Firefly. Glogi is massing up troops and preparing his D-phase, basically. First engagement here. Here's a general rule of thumb I once heard. You always should push forward with your units as far as you need to in order to establish contact with the enemy, so you know where the enemy is and what there is. Some smoke here for the leader, and the Hurricane is coming back, going for the mortar. Low value target, but this mortar can be very annoying in the forest. But he's going for the Reiterführer, so lost line of sight and decided to switch to the Reiterführer. Good call, I think. And there is the cheap plane. Let's see what it can do. And it will kill. Oh, good micro here by Glogi. And now it's falling back. EF-109, E4. Actually not too bad. Could be worse. But didn't pay out. Pay off. Hurricane gets away. Unit was retreated apparently, which is good. And yeah, in the meantime, Glogi pushed forward here, captured this flag. This is a flag you can nicely push as the red player. I think you have a better attacking options here because your supply road is kind of covered. This is very open, so you can get quite close to the action on the road, and the other player kind of has to divert here already, go this way, which is super annoying. Also, you have a better chance of snatching this flag, and then you already have 2 flags you can relatively easy snatch. The red player will have the blue player will have a hard time getting into the town. It will be easier even for the red player to push the blue player out, because the blue player can also put units in here and open fire on the reinforcement road here. I think that the map is slightly in favor of the red player in general. The mortar gameplay, but there's no unit left. This is the track from a while back that has since then moved over here. Nothing happening in the south. The push came to a halt and it achieved nothing because the flag is still owned by Glogi. With a different mortar, 60mm mortar, which this division doesn't have, or 80mm mortar, he could have maybe attacked the Vickers and maybe snuck some units in here. More Recon coming. Possibly to support the Achilles. Oh no, it's actually going down here. See what's going on. And now the 75, right? Yeah, 75 point off map. Cromwell went down now to this gun here. Not sure why this is so far back. STKFZ will take some fire. but might survive. Yeah. Jagdpanzer, as you can see here, in this position. You really need some units here now. Off-map is a good call. Pack is moving forward. The Reitjäger are unfortunately a bit shy. I always tend to take them because of their Panzerfaust. But there are also some Grenadiers, so I'm not sure why he took the Reitjäger. I think they are not very good. Pack 40 kills the Stuart Sviat. Off map a little bit too far to the left from Firetight's point of view. Jagdpanzer now pushing forward, but this could be a devastating push. How far does he want to go? Okay, he stops. Good call. And the Firefly is actually not covering the road. Too far away. Here comes the off-map. Not bad for 75 points. No real killing power, but it's definitely pinning down the units, pressing them out. Ooh, the 17 pounder was put into action now. Good micro by Glogi. And yeah, unlucky shots, 2 unlucky shots. Not sure what the hit chance is, but yeah, shouldn't be too bad. It looked like 2 hits, but there's no damage. Only a little bit of stress. Crusader AA on the battlefield. Yeah, there's now enough units here. Also good unit variety. There's no way. Also with the Achilles here guarding the road, there's no way that Firetight will push in here. And we are already in B phase. 3 minutes into B phase. Where's the push going to be? He first needs to counter push here in the north. But it's going to be tough with all the units that are set up here. And now the Sherman off map. Coming, another Firefly is coming. Yeah, shooting on the 70 pounder, very good artillery micro here. And Glogi didn't move the 17 pounder away after the engagement. The Cromwell commander is in a precarious spot. Maybe he wants to lure out the enemy and then take it out with his units here. Next off map, being prepared. Down goes the half track. Usharok are very beefy 16 strength units. Not that much killing power, only 1 LMG. And it's actually being heavily suppressed with all the fire coming from these units and the Sherman. Pack 40. Ooh, ammo explosion. That was a bit lucky because as you can see here, the APCR is activated. And the now I can't show you. The APCR basically has a higher penetration. Usually, here we can see it, usually less range. Yes, 1,500 instead of 1,750. But better penetration, but also only 4 damage. And usually it's 8. And the Crusader Mark 2B forcing back the Heinkel. Oh no, it's actually got his bomb load off. Didn't do much though. Yeah, I think this is a preparation to take back the forest. You could bring a Sexton here. That would be quite helpful, I think. And now Firetight on the move. He needs to win that flag back. He's got 5 more minutes of income advantage, but now it's the off map. This could be devastating. And here you can see Jagdpanzer doesn't have 2-kilometer range. So yeah, they are safe here. Possibly he just spotted the Jagdpanzer and is falling back. 17-pounder is also still in position. And it's going to shoot now. Or is it? What's happening? There we go. Ooh. Turned away. It was close. Artillery leader. Buff the AA. He even has points now to buff the AA. Which is not even necessary because there are not really any planes coming. Preemptive measure in preparation for the remaining game. Very tight though, because it's only 13-11 after all. But yeah, but Firetight struggles to break the lines. I think, yeah, Steel Division 2 is a difficult game. And if you have the income disadvantage in the long run, I think you need to play more aggressively. I can't do it, but that's also why I know that you have to do it. And he's carefully pushing forward now. Sexton shooting at nothing really. Covering this in an off-map or in artillery strikes would obviously be quite the thing, because then there's not much left to hold the line. This tank here, I mean, look, it's 95 points and it's here for a long time already, doing nothing. That's a problem. And now Firetight is deciding to push it the town. Good thing for Firetight is that he's kind of got a little bit of control here, so that there are no AT units in the forest here anywhere that could cover this road. As the blue player, it's very problematic to reinforce this town. Oh, Stuck here might get a shot at the Crusader. Cromwell too far back. Yeah, Crusader falling back, but it's going to survive potentially. No, just about not. No, desperate strike. Yeah, falling back is the better idea here. Nothing happening here. The Husharok managed to get into the town, but he needs to push through the town. Tiger now coming. That's not a bad idea, because it can be a brick on the wall moving down the road here. But also you can get a line of sight a little on some spots from up here as well, as you can see. More AA. Infantry, another 17-pounder against to deal with all these units. I think he might put it over here in the corner. Let's see. Yes, he does. Yeah, and the Cromwell, the Stuart Sviat, and the scout car, plus this one Piat, raining hell on the infantry. 14-10. As the B phase is over, and well, Firetight lost about maybe 2/5 of his health points basically, and he now has the income disadvantage. This is now the moment where he needs to push, but I don't think he can. It's just too much on the field for Glogi in very good positions. Got the AA, he's got the armor support, he's got the infantry. Yeah, now the push here from the units that were brought here at the very beginning of the game is now failing as well. plane going down to make things even worse. The artillery piece went down. That was one of those costly Mörsers. Good micro. Some smoke was put down to prevent the Achilles shooting. That was actually quite good. But nothing else is happening. These units are now in here, but also doing nothing. And Glogi decided to push forward his Cromwells and Fireflies and so on a little bit, and now you will discover that there is a Zis 3 gun. He's now pushing his other troops as well. He wants to double tick. And he wants to crumble this front line. Oh, everything is starting to shoot. This is like a massive push. I am going to take a screenshot. Like so. For YouTube. Doesn't matter that you see how long the game is because you know it anyway because you've clicked the YouTube video. Yeah, and the first Zis 3 gun is already down. Jagdpanzer now moving forward. But yeah, T-34, this is not his area of expertise here, the T-34. Tiger now pushing the front. This is very brave. The Cromwell could even get a side shot almost. Ooh. There was the Firefly hitting the Tiger. Tiger shooting at the commander but missing. Tiger retreating. Oh my god. Jagdpanzer going down to the Firefly. Presumably. Very aggressive deployment of the Dragoni. From moving forward, trying to attack the Tiger. If he doesn't get a side shot, he will have a hard time penetrating it. But at point blank range, it just might get lucky. Let's see. Bounce. That's a bit of a suicide attack. With just one. No, and another bounce. Hardly stressing out the Tiger. Still 14-10, and there's another off map that's going to be devastating. Here it would be even better maybe. Would have been better maybe. Now two double cheap fighter planes. Yeah, not doing that much. Ooh, no. Still 14-10. Yeah, I feel a little bit sorry for Firetight playing on this side of Slutsk West, which I think is the more difficult side. But also Glogi is executing his defensive plan very nicely and then pushing hard. And also getting an early tick. Off map coming down, maybe on time? No, bit too late for those Dragoni. Tiger bounces. The Sherman will go down to the Tiger. There you can also see the difference between a Tiger, which is still a little bit better, I think, than the Jagdpanzer. Not with regards to penetration, but you know, with the improved armor, it really helps. And also obviously the 2-kilometer range. And then there's the Sherman has been moved, the second Sherman off map has been moved here. And the units are already ready to attack the Dragoni. How do they look like? Yeah, with Piat, Bran, not too bad. Only 8 strength. But still, but he missed sending them forward. He's too occupied with reinforcing the north. They're only starting now, it's a bit too late. They might recover on time. And the off-map was possibly a bit, well, to find this direction. They didn't get suppressed, and now only one unit is still pinned down. This is going to fail. They've got the Panzerfaust. Okay, and now he's deploying defensively. Major push here again. Jagdpanzer here stands no chance in my opinion. Crusader a bit too advanced maybe. Lots of misses here, some bounces. Ooh, it bounced on the Achilles, and the Achilles only has 75 front armor, and this is 190 penetration. What happened here? Well, it's 145, but still. And with APCR it's 190. Now he needs to do something against these units. Okay, the 17-pounder went down. This is now finally shooting. It's only one. It won't be enough. Dropping models, not hitting. Down it goes. Those two blobs of horror are quite devastating. Took 3 Jagdpanzer here, not doing anything, really. Another off-map on the forest. And with this off-map he can push through afterwards. Tiger not the best in an infantry support role, better than nothing. He could maybe get a shot on the Firefly, but there's also a Dragoni approaching. Now there will be an engagement with the Firefly. Firefly already aiming. And the Tiger misses. The Firefly one-shots the rest of the Tiger. This was a bit unlucky for Firetight. And yeah, no push here. The off-map came down, but no push. And Firetight actually managed to win this flag bank. At least for now. But there's no more armor in the north. And no AT gun. The Jagdpanzer here. That's about it. Now infantry attacking. What's left of the forest crew. These units getting line of sight. Shooting. And down and pinning the grenadier. Ooh, they might go down even to the... Yeah, obviously another disadvantage that Firetight has a little bit is the slow Boton trucks on the Hungarian infantry, which limits their Maverick capabilities a bit, I think. At least a little bit. A lot of armor crawling here. Sharak could maybe get into position here to get off an AT shell. And the Tiger went down here as well at some point. Here it is. Oh, that's a attack tank. Where's the Tiger? Did he redirect it to somewhere else? I'm not sure. There used to be a Tiger here. Jagdpanzer here right on time. But it's not a good fight against two Achilles. Marder coming. Map is rather red. 8:50 left on the clock. Artillery here now. But artillery won't save the day. In north, Glogi continues to push. He might get the first double tick now. There we go, first double tick. Unless I've missed one. Because he snatched this flag with the Cromwell. It's one AT gun, it's on the move already. And it actually stands a chance. Good switch off APCR though. Shark will go down to the half tracks because you know, here in the south, Glogi is pushing the forest, he's pushing this flag, and I think he'll take it. Another off map here, very good positioning this time. Before maybe as well, and it just didn't work that well. Now this flag is firmly in Glogi's hands. This one as well. This one not quite, but still good enough. P-34 needs to go down somehow. The Sapersi won't survive. Ooh, they will. They actually shot already their Piat, but they've kind of missed. There we go again. Second miss, that's so unlucky. Third one. No. Now? No. Oh, this is very, very unfortunate and statistically actually unlikely. But he had more luck with the Tiger kill in the north. Yeah, this vehicle went down, so... One, two... This will be the third flag. Yeah, Glogi here needs to retreat. Good, very good positioning here of the tank actually. Now there's the fallback. Ooh, the Husharok will not be happy about those half track. $59, 30 seconds left. 35. Another push here. We are not on time. No. And the unit inside gets killed as well. Yeah, Pancerna actually an interesting call for this map. Really good call. Harteneck as well. It's a good division, but I think Firetight would have had to play a bit more aggressively. But then again, Glogi also put up a very, very sturdy defense line with good unit positioning. KD clearly in favor of Glogi. Firetight is the level 11, according to this, but with some experience in multiplayer as well. And Benny Harvey, I don't know. But he's a good player. I've played against him. Yeah. Are there any hero units? Achilles did a good job. Yeah, the Achilles on Cromwell. The Fireflies, obviously, here. Taking out a Jagdpanzer, a Tiger, and another Jagdpanzer. Achilles. Yeah, the Achilles shown. And Laus's Jägerpionier, good job. Jagdpanzer, okay-ish. Tiger, Stück 3. Pack 40. Not too bad. Yeah, that's the game 1. And Firetight has the chance to draw it in if he wins the next match. And thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now. Oh, and congratulations to Glogi and commiserations to Firetight, of course. Until then, bye for now.